Hello and welcome everyone to another game of the Ultimate League of the Baltic Frisbee Championships, where we see Salaspils taking on Tartu. Tartu, visitors from Estonia, and Salaspils, the local powerhouse. It's going to be a very interesting match. Joining you today is Dmitry Doroshenko. I currently play for Hyperflick. And yes, I've been watching Salaspils all day today. They looked quite unstoppable. But let's see if Tartu will pose a problem for them. As the first pull goes up, very quick movement from Kasparans to Malderis. Now a big swing and a blade and a very quick point. It only took about 20 seconds for Salaspils to get their first point on. Textbook indoor offense. Nice and quick. Salaspils, as you can see, started on offense. That means that after the halftime they will throw the disc, so they will start on defense. Now defending. Tartu moving the disc around, no problem at all for the moment, but a little bit too far for Daniel Teder. Now Jurgensons to Malderis. And a big blade to Ondrups Elksnitis. Just moving around the handler space to Malderis, Skuber to Kasparans, back to Malderis, and an upline. That is a first break. Both teams are playing very, very quick. But again, these mistakes can cost you a very, very quick break. As you know, the games indoor are very quick. The field is smaller. Blades, hammers, everything goes. There is no wind. Salaspils going on offense. They switched their line. Let's see if the fresher line will be just as successful as the previous one. Tartu moving disc around. There was a very difficult grab next to the line. Still trapped in there. Now centered to Daniel. Daniel swings it to the line and just off the hand. The throw was good, but a very, very unfortunate drop in the end zone, at the back of the end zone. He had a hand on it. Whoa, wow. That is a surprise. Looks like Arvids Orlovskis is surprised by that throw as well. Disc back with Tartu. Hammer across the field. Too high. A little too high for Ingmar Noman. Salaspils with a chance to break once again. They will take it on the sideline. Centering to Malderis. Very quick pass to Orlovskis. Upline to Malderis. And to an open player to the end zone. That was Robert Apinis with the point. Salaspils up 3-0 very quickly. Only 4 minutes of game time on, and that's already looking very difficult for Tartu. Salaspils on defense again. Tartu receives, but the defense is already there. Great pull by Tartu. Once again, a miscue and a throwaway by Tartu. Ondrups picks up to Orlovskis. Blade. And once again, that is good. That is 4-0 in less than 5 minutes of the game. Salaspils is making it look easy at the moment. We'll see if Tartu will call a timeout at some point, but for the moment they're playing through. They don't seem to have a lot of switches and a lot of people. They're moving the disc well, but need to go back. Disc still with the Tartu, now trapped. That stall count is rising. Resets it. A scuba, big scuba, 2 people under it, but too high. And the defense picks it up. And a very, very quick pass from Arvids Ondrups to Emils Elksnitis. 5-0. Salaspils is up. And doing very well. Tartu just called the timeout. I was thinking that may happen earlier. They like to do it at this moment. I'll leave you. And we're back. Salaspils once again on defense. Good pull just to the back of the end zone. Defense is basically already set. Very, very quick to isolate the player in the middle. Quick movement. 1-2 and looking for something. Needs to go back. Swings that. And a blade. A little bit too far for Ingmar Noman in there. Salaspils pick up. Swing to the sideline to Jurgenssons, to Elksnitis. And a big blade. Once again. Makes it easy for Salaspils. Another score. Another score by Arvids Ondrups. And just like that, we are 1 point away for Salaspils to the halftime. If they can take another break of that game. Orlovsky spools to Tartu. Maybe a bit of a shorter pull. Tartu moves that disc. Stall count rising a little bit, but to the sideline. Looks good for Tartu at the moment. Another swing to Tolvos Abbas. High throw, but very, very good reception there. Another one, highly contested. Stall count seems to be rising. Another swing. They look for options, but they don't have anything at the moment. Downfield, they have to go all the way back to their own end zone and start again. To the middle, and long pass goes up. Well received. It looked to be out, but no call is made. Now trapped on that end zone, and Tartu with their first point, with their first clean hold of the game. 6-1. Great patience by Tartu in that point. They were in the red zone, had to go all the way back to their own end zone, basically do the offense twice, but they were good for it. Couple of these throws looked to be very, very close to the sideline, but no call was made. And Tartu getting ready to pull. Their second defensive point this game. Bertmanis receives, centers to Malderis. He wants to do it quickly, but does it on the second try. Mednis, one of the younger players on the Salaspils squad, to Orlovskis and a Skuber. That's half time. Very, very quick movement. And yes, Salaspils in only 10 minutes scored 7 points to 1 scored by Tartu. We'll see you back after that halftime. Welcome back to the second half of the Salaspils versus Tartu Turbulence match. First half was very quick. Salaspils took a commanding lead of 6-0. Tartu took their first clean hold, 6-1, and then Salaspils took it back 7-1 for the halftime. Oh, an unfortunate collision on the field. Didn't look to be anything malicious about it. Just two people going for the disc. But unfortunately for Tartu, as they received that pull, there was, unfortunately for Tartu, it was a little bit too far for their receiver in the end zone. Salaspils picked up, moved the disc around, maybe 2 or 3 passes, and in the end zone for Jurgenssons there. Once again, Salaspils is making it look quite easy for them. Another break and another pull, another defensive point for Salaspils. They look to be getting used to playing defense this game, but that works for them. Oh, unfortunate, very unfortunate drop there for Tolvo Sabas. Yeah, he doesn't look to be happy about that. Right after that, Salaspils picks up 2 passes, again in the end zone, 9-1. Only 4 points away from to take the game. With 20 minutes on the clock, that's plenty of time to do that. We'll see if Tartu will manage to get a few more points on the board. Orlovskis once again pulls. Good pull, very close to the sideline. And Tartu don't seem to generate a lot of movement upfield. Handler is trapped in their own end zone. The only option that he has is to throw that long. Did not have any options. Very high stall count. Picked up by Bendis on Salaspils, who centers to Orlovskis now. A blade to Apinis. Looks to... Oh, that is not... Definitely not what he wanted. They both laugh about it. They laugh about it. But yes. He had that disc all the time, upside down. He was looking for that throw, but it did not come out the way he wanted. Tartu sadly picked up, threw it, but Orlovskis is not their teammate, who caught that defense interception, and a very quick throw to Apinis with the point. 10-1. With 19 minutes still on the clock, it looks like the next two teams are gonna have a lot of warm-up time on the full fields. Next match, if you're interested, is going to be Ventspils against Valmiera. No? Or maybe my schedule is wrong. We will see. I'm being corrected here. Tartu, once again, pick up on the offense, starting on the offense, moving the disc around in the beginning in the end zone quite well. Getting up the field, getting out of their end zone, looking for very small spaces, not much to go. And that throw is too high from Tolvo Savas. Another unfortunate throwaway for Tartu. Jurgensons takes up. He looked at the long throw, elected against it, chose to throw to Malderis. And 3 passes on the sideline. Malderis to Elksnitis and to Jurgensons. That is another point. 11-1. Definitely not the result that Tartu would hope for. I'm sure that they would want to make it a bit more of a challenge for Salaspils. Salaspils playing another defensive point. They're getting used to it. Tartu. Quite a difficult blade. 2 blades now around handlers. They don't seem to have a lot of movement up the field. Now another swing to the sideline. He's asking for something to come in. Instead, swings the disc around. Another blade. Another blade. Oh wow. Looks like blades are working for them. They're all blades. Now a flat throw to the center of the field. A cut to the sideline. Another swing and another swing. Handlers are working well there, but they definitely need to find something upline, something in the zone. Looking for it, and unfortunately, stall count was a little too high, and the player in the end zone was not as open as he hoped. Jurgensons picks up the line, another upline throw to Elksnitis and to Mednis. That is a 12-1. Quite an unfortunate upset. I'm looking at the roster right now of Tartu Turbulence, and actually they have quite a lot of people on the roster, but I only see maybe 7 players that they have here at the moment. So I've heard that quite a lot of players are sick and couldn't make the trip to the Baltic first stage of the league and aren't here. Maybe that is playing against them here. Let's see if they can make another point. and make it 12-2? Yes, they can. That was very close to that back line. But a good hammer and a very, very good reception there from Tonison to Noman. 12-2. Salaspils have a chance to make it a clean hold and a game. Every offensive point, which they only had 2, if I remember correctly, were clean holds for Salaspils. Let's see if the same will happen this time. They surely hope so, and Tartu Turbulence surely hope that they can break Salaspils at least once in that game. Laser overthrow from Orlovskis there. Batmanis centers to Malderis. To Orlovskis, back to Malderis. Apinis. And a hammer to Jurgensons. Oh, just off the hands. There might be a call on that play. No. Retracted call from Jurgensons. It looked to me that the Tartu player was actually ready to accept it, but no, Jurgensons retracted that call. There was no call made. So Tartu with their first chance to break Salaspils. Let's see if they can do it. High hammer there. Now Tartu players once again look a bit stagnant there. Tonison with the disc. Moves it well to Teder. Stall count was 6. And unfortunately, no chance against 2 defenders there in the end zone. Jurgenson picked up to Orlovskis. High release to Apinis. And that is a game, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very quick one. Tartu surely hope to have to pose more of a challenge to Salaspils, but Salaspils, the powerhouse, once again show that they come undefeated in the 3 games, and they will be happy to finish this game with another win, decisive win, 13-2. We will be back with another game for you in a few minutes, about 20 minutes or so. And thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Give us a like, give us a subscribe if you want. See you another time.